about 2 years ago.
Come on, buddy.
And this one, you can just slide up and down. Wow.
I am Olivia Lebens, and I am the Interdisciplinary Training Coordinator at the Center on Disabilities and Human Development. We are Idaho's University Center on Excellence in Developmental Disabilities. We are housed in the College of Education, Health and Human Sciences at the University of Idaho. We have a unique opportunity to invite students to come here to our center to work as trainees. They work along with our 11 projects with our staff and faculty.
I want other students to understand that nobody here is going to put too many responsibilities on you that you're not capable of. It's like the best job for just like balancing being a student and wanting to make an impact in your community, and also learning skills that you can't really learn in a classroom.
A commitment from a student is twofold. They participate in what's called an interdisciplinary training program. This requires 20 hours of interdisciplinary professional development for the student. It could be attending group trainings that's provided every semester. It could be attending the Self-Advocate Leadership Network meetings or film festival. It can also include writing grants and facilitating your own project, such as our Artability project or an interdisciplinary book club. Students, in addition to being part of this interdisciplinary training program, also work at our center with our projects. We have 11 projects that serve Idahoans across the state.
Hello. This is one of my favorite things to do. I just want to say that. Good.
This is Christine Pisani. She's the director of our Idaho Council on Developmental Disabilities.
Because we have wonderful collaboration throughout the state, and we work with many different agencies and systems that serve individuals with developmental disabilities and their families, we are able to go to Boise, take the students or trainees to Boise to talk with not just those agencies such as the Idaho Council on Developmental Disabilities, Disability Rights Idaho, but also we are able to have them talk to psychologists that are housed in Boise, neurobehavioral specialists.
We have the ability.
The trip that we took to visit different professionals in their career settings really helped me learn about my field of psychology in just like a more profound way, because it's all applied. And the one that really impacted like my decision to get my master's and apply for a master's program was when we went and talked to neurobehavioral health, and being able to sit in and ask a psychologist with a PhD questions and feeling comfortable and capable and competent in like what he was responding with made me encouraged to continue the process of further education.
Can we go in that one? We're going to go into Whitehall.
We talk extensively about the history of disabilities and how much of a social change has taken place over the course of 70 years with disabilities. We've taken out the institutions for the most part. There was the big deinstitutionalization movement, so it's important to take the students to Boise to see what was once Idaho's largest state institution for developmental disabilities, and now is a smaller, more of a treatment center, a short-term solution for people with disabilities.
This is the ascender, so it's got a little spring-loaded can here. So you press your thumb down to lock it in. Now, when you're coming back down, you'll need to unlock it.
One of the goals for our trainees is to develop leadership skills. The U of I Rec Center reached out to us hoping to create an inclusive climbing event that would bring in adults with developmental disabilities to explore the rec center, and more particularly the UI Rec climbing wall.
The purpose of the event was to have an inclusive environment that was safe and inviting for children and adults and people with disabilities to feel included in that, to try climbing if they'd never climbed before, especially if they had been in a wheelchair or had a disability that physically made them not be able to climb before. And so we purchased assistive technology that the person that had a disability, like in a wheelchair for example, they could use their arms to pull themselves up on the rocks, or there was a specific harness that required them to pull up on. And I think the purpose of this event was to just create inclusivity in our community.
Label cards are going to go centered underneath them.
One thing that our staff here at the center does really well is writing grants. To be able to coach a student through that process is an amazing experience, such as the Art Ability Project. The student that takes the lead of that project writes 1, 2, possibly 3 grants a year to find the funding to afford the project. For a student to write a grant and to be awarded that grant is quite a unique accomplishment to add to their resume or application for graduate school. The other thing I don't think our trainees know they're getting into is that we're going to create great, strong advocates. Whether they are going to be an educator, a social worker, whatever field they go into, they're going to realize that they're becoming advocates.
I think the biggest takeaway from working here and doing an internship here is just to get involved in your community, to stand up for people that need their voice to be heard, to participate in things that push you out of your comfort zone. I think it's just about creating inclusivity.